Welcome to Relationship Soup. I'm your host, Lisa Hughes. Happy Tuesday, happy Tuesday, happy Tuesday. How y'all doing today? How was your weekend? How was your week? I hope you all had a fantastic week, a wonderful weekend. And what can I say? Happy 100th episode. Can I say that? I'm so excited for this episode, y'all. I'm telling y'all, listen, I've been waiting for this. Y'all been waiting for this. We're going to have a fantastic show today. So, but of course, I wanted to say thank you to every single person pulling up, whether you're watching us live on Facebook, YouTube, or listening to the replay. You already know what I'm going to say. I see you, I love you, and I appreciate y'all. So anyway, y'all, I'm just so excited. There's already people in the studio, and I know a few of y'all have been trying to log on. So I hope that y'all see my DM about what to do, how we're going to get you on and all that, because we're going to get to you. We're going to get you in the studio. This studio is hot tonight, I'm telling y'all. And y'all just wait and see. But anyway, y'all already know I have to do some housekeeping, y'all. Oh, my goodness. 100 episode. So let me go ahead and get this housekeeping going on. I see your comments, and this will just be like any other show. Like I said, make sure that you're putting your questions in there or whatever. You shout out the guests, whatever. It's still the same. But let me go ahead and get this housekeeping, y'all. Y'all already know. I know some of y'all already know what I'm gonna say, but for the people that's new, let's show them how we do. All right. So anyway, you should be liking, subscribing across all platforms. On YouTube is Relationship Soup, period. You got to put the period, or you're gonna be somewhere else, right? If you want to join the forum, it's RelationshipSoupGroup. If you want to follow me, it's RelationshipSoupLLC. And of course, we still have the greeting cards and all that, y'all. So you already know it's RelationshipSoup.com. And of course, y'all already know what's coming up next. Don't forget, y'all. Hello Me. Hello Me. I'm telling y'all, this book is amazing. I've had so much support and positive feedback. Look, this book is on tour right now. So make sure that you get your copy. If you want a copy from me, like I said, I still have author's copies and all that. So if you want a copy, DM me and I got you. But Hello Me, you can get this on Amazon. You can get it on Kindle, Apple Books. It's everywhere, right? So this is a 100-page affirmation book for children. It's a picture book, affirmations. Let's plant these positive seeds for these babies. And I'm telling you, the kids have been so receptive. So anyway, Hello Me, y'all. And I'll put the QR code up there as well. So if you want to get the book later on. All right. All right, cool. So anyway, y'all, 100 episodes. I am just so excited, y'all. Thank y'all so much. And I cannot say it enough. All the love and support that y'all have given me over these little couple years, I appreciate y'all, because Relationship Soup wouldn't be nothing without y'all. Let's just be honest. It wouldn't be. So I definitely just want to give gratitude and love. So if I say it more than once, yeah, hey, I'm a Cancer. So, I'm kind of, I'm a lump in the throat. So, I'm going to go ahead and just put it out there, y'all. And I see your comments. I will bring those on. One thing I do want to do, this episode, you may remember the episode where we talked about AI, and Steve Harris was one of the guests. Well, Steve didn't make it. He lost his, he had cancer and he passed away. So I just want to dedicate this episode to Mr. Steve Harris. Thank you for that episode, your words. It will live on forever. So I just wanted to put that out there because Steve definitely was very excited about the episode, and he gave us so much good information that will live on forever. So anyway, love and light to family, and rest in peace, Steve Harris. So I just wanted to put that out there. And I do see your, I do see your episodes. I do see your comments, y'all. I appreciate y'all so much. I'm just tongue-tied because it's just all the love that has been given over these episodes has been amazing. I just remember creating Relationship Soup, and it really started as a platform where we talked about relationships, right? I was like, I want to create something where, we have a support, we can share our stories or whatever. And it just grew into, relationships of all kinds, because there are so many relationship platforms out there, great platforms. I just wanted something that talked about relationship with self, food, anything that you can have a relationship with, because we all know that a relationship, there is a core to relationships that grow off of, a single relationship, actually the relationship itself. So anyway, I just wanted to put that out there, y'all. So if y'all in the chat, I see y'all. Let me know y'all here. I do want to get to my guests because my guests do got some things to do. Let me bring on a couple of y'all comments. Let's see here. Jacoby, I see that you here. Look at your DM so we can get you in this room. I'm going to bring on some guests from the past. We're going to talk about some stuff and we're going to get you in here. Hey, cousin Desiree, thank you so much for checking in. I really appreciate you. Thank you so much. Derek, is that my girlfriend? Oh, yeah. Derek, we're going to get you in this room too. Read your DMs. We're going to get you in here, okay? Oh, thank you so much, Keith. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for joining me. Mark Lee, how are you? The amazing Mark Lee. Mark Lee, look at your DMs. We're going to get you in here as well. Thank y'all so much for letting me know that y'all here. I'm babysitting. They're going to be, that's all right. That's all right. Just, we'll have you on real quick, Derek. We'll have you real quick. You didn't see the link? Okay. I'll send it to you. I'll put it in the chat. Oh, thank you so much, cousin Kim. I really do appreciate you. Mellow-minded, look at your DM. Or I think I text you. Look, I got you. I got you. Oh, that's fine. That's fine. I understand, Terry. It'd be like that. I don't know. It was like a rain. It rained a little bit earlier today. And it was crazy because I heard this loud pop. And then my internet started going real slow. So if it slows down, it ain't because I ain't paying my bill. I really did. I think it's the weather or something. Thank you so much, Mark. I appreciate you. Oh, thank you so much, Trina, cousin Trina. I appreciate you. Yeah, the kids, they love this book. I'm telling you, this book is absolutely amazing. Yes, absolutely. He did do well. Oh, okay. I see you. All right. So let's see. Yes. 100 episodes, y'all. I'm telling y'all, I'm just really excited. And I just believe that there's still good to come. I really do. I really do. There's always room for growth. I tell you. Let's see here. Yes. May he rest in peace. Thank you so much, Keith. I do appreciate you. Absolutely. Thank you, Mark. Yes. Got to keep it 100. For 100 episodes. We definitely going to do that. I really appreciate you. Thank you, Anna. I appreciate you so much. Look like my mom. Oh, whoa. That's weird. Don't know what to say to that. Thank you so much, Divine Stream. I appreciate you for joining me. Powered Up. Thank you so much for joining me. Yes, thank you. Thank you. 100th episode. Oh, thank you, Dean. I appreciate you, new listener. I really do. My hair is crazy, y'all. Got 79. All right, on YouTube. Okay, perfect. All right, and so I'm going to go ahead and so as far as the link to the show, I can go ahead and put it in the comments or whatever, so you can get in the studio or whatnot, and we'll just kind of go from there. Thank you, King Dwayne. I appreciate you. I really do. I really do. Oh, thank you so much, Powered Up. I appreciate you. And thank you for your commentary over these few episodes as well. It's definitely added to the show. So anyway, y'all, like I said, when I started Relationship Soup, it was truly just, because people really didn't have a support system, and it really has grew. So I definitely appreciate y'all. So let's see here. Where do I want to go now? I'm just so grateful. There was times where I was just like, yo, I don't even want to do this no more, whether because life was life or whatever. But what I will say about doing this podcast, just talking to people even after the podcast, because everybody says something about every guest, right? Every guest I've gotten feedback on. And I've also gotten feedback on how people actually learn from the guests, especially that Girls Night Out show, the Guys Night Out show. So many jewels were dropped during those shows, as there is every single episode. What I would say for myself, this show has been so healing, because it definitely came after a time when it was some of the hardest times of my life. And I've talked about it on the show. And so I just want to thank my guests, my listeners, everyone who has ever contributed to Relationship Soup. Thank you so much, because it has definitely added to my healing and growth. So anyway, y'all, I do want to do something real quick because I do want to respect my guest time. A couple of them got some things to do. They're trying to get outside. They got some other appointments, but they took time to be with me, and I appreciate that. So what I do want to do, right? Because I was looking over all the episodes, right? And so there's a couple of awards that I kind of want to give out. Then I'm going to bring on these handsome and these beautiful familiar faces, okay? So one award I thought about was the most watched episode, right? And I don't know what Lucky did. I don't know what he did, but his was the most watched episode. That was episode 34, From Vision to Action, a conversation with Lucky Smith. Lucky was on there dropping all kind of, he was dropping all kind of tea, right? And so that was probably the most watched episode. And, I thought about the most impactful episode. And honestly, I feel like all of them were very impactful in their own way. I feel like every guest has left a positive mark or left some mark or planted a seed. So I really didn't want to, just limit it to just one episode. All the episodes were impactful, whether we talk about Dutchy dates, domestic abuse or whatever, every single episode was impactful. Now, as far as the funniest moment, we done had so many funny moments on this show, from the reading rainbow moments that Coach Jay seems to bring up almost every other episode for me, but the show's live. This ain't even no script, right? So I'm going to stutter here and there, right? So I'll say the reading rainbow moments have been hilarious. From the time my mic collapsed on stage, I got kicked out, guests got kicked out, but hey, it's all good. I think I was kicked out for like 8 minutes. And in podcasting time, that's forever. So I remember getting kicked out. But anyway, all that stuff actually happened. To even, we had a recruitment for an extra wife on the show. That was so much. I got so much feedback about that. Somebody was actually trying to recruit an extra wife. Hilarious, right? But anyway, so this actually happened, but here we are. And again, I appreciate y'all so much for all the contribution, the highs and the lows. I really do. So anyway, what has really made Relationship with Soup what it is are my guests, right? And I'm so grateful that my guests have trusted me with their stories, their expertise, and their truths. Because they didn't have to, but they did. And there were so many guests that were very vulnerable with their stories, but they believed in Relationship Soup enough and trusted me enough to actually bring that to my listeners' ears. And I will always appreciate that. And so we definitely have more of that to come. So this is what I'm going to do. There's several guests that came back. And for those that are watching, we're going to bring you on as well. And if you don't want to come on, it's fine. Just let us know you in the comments or whatever. And then we'll just kind of go from there. So this is what I'm going to do. Let me go ahead. I'm going to bring on some familiar faces, and then, we're going to let them go. Although I want to keep them forever because I appreciate every single guest in the studio. All right. So let me go ahead and do this. Let me go ahead and bring on William. Right.
That's our private joke, man.
I know. You know what? So you know how you be nicknaming people. Like I remember, like my homegirls and I will nickname people, right? Yeah. And there has been times where I was like, "Hey, what's up, 50?" And I'd be like, "Oh no, I can't really say that. That's a nickname." So it was one of those moments, William.
That's fine. Leaves. So first of all, congratulations on 100 episodes.
Thank you.
Hundreds and hundreds more to go, but I want to see this international. So we need to go get ahead and get Relationships Soup international. So we need to make sure that we are doing those things to promote and push you to keep you out there, because what you do is something that is valued in the community. And we want to make sure that that value is extended to other people. We don't want to just, as much as it hurts to extend you to everybody else, you still ours.
I know that's right. So, yeah. Says Sagittarius.
That's all right. You damn right. I said it.
A sag ain't gonna bar. They gonna tell you the truth. That's why I love sags around me. A sag is gonna tell you the truth. They ain't gonna sugar. They gonna keep it real. No. So anyway, so William, thank you so much. I appreciate you so much. And it's just even crazy how we even met. Like this
long time ago. Oh, it's over 20 years at this point in time.
Right. That was back when poking and sending drinks was on Facebook, I think it was, right?
Well, but we go back before Facebook.
Oh, you're right. We do. You know what? I had a brain, and you know, so much has happened over the years. Like I feel like my brain be throwing off stuff. You feel me? Mm-mm. So All right, so let's because I want to respect your time. Okay, so
My time is yours. Keep going. I got you.
okay, Sag. Okay, fire. All right, so I remember the episode that you came on. We were actually talking about relationship with body, health, and all that, right?
Yeah.
What was one thing that you wanted people to take away from that episode? Because you dropped so many jewels on that episode.
Well, I mean, the main thing, I work in public health. I work with STD and HIV prevention. And so my main thing was making sure that people get tested, making sure that people are aware of the STDs that are skin to skin, as well as STDs that, just to watch out for fluids, making sure people were aware about PrEP, pre-exposure prophylaxis medication that people can take to prevent getting HIV. One of the main things that we want to make sure that we always do is make sure that people, even though the commercials, they're coming more on board with showing people that look like us and showing women of color. But for the longest time, the people that they saw in the HIV ads were homosexuals and, white, but they weren't showing African Americans. They weren't showing heterosexual relationships. So at least here in Atlanta, at least here at my job, we went on a whole PR campaign to feature African Americans and give people more understanding about what medications, what treatments are available to people. So I definitely want to make sure, if nothing else, people make sure that they're getting tested, making sure their partner's getting tested. If you don't know the status of your partners, making sure that you look at options like PrEP, making sure that you're doing things to protect you first.
Absolutely. So many jewels dropped. So yeah, thank you for that. And look, of course, I have to ask this question. So what's your relationship journey been like since after the show?
What do you call that thing? Roller coasters? They're up, they're down. They can be fun, they can be scary, but at the end of the day, it's a ride.
Absolutely. It is.
I ain't complaining.
Hey, no, ain't no sense in complaining about it. It's all part of growth. It ain't even personal.
And so even with that, I brought several people on the community for years on Facebook, and some people didn't even realize how much they needed to have that opportunity to express and to hear different things about relationships. Relationships can be fun, they can be scary, and to have a platform for people to be able to express themselves, to even if they don't want to express themselves, but to know what other people are going through, it's encouraging.
Absolutely.
So I really appreciate what you've been doing over the years, and I want you to keep doing this because I found value in it. I found and find value in it on a daily basis.
Thank you so much.
You got your niche.
Thank you. And that's coming from a Sagittarius, so that's the truth.
You believe it.
It's the truth.
You best believe it. November Sagittarius, we're not going.
I already know. November.
Yeah.
Yes. All right. Well, look, I know that like I said, I don't want to, keep your time too much. So thank you so much, William. I was about to say Billiam.
Okay, Lisa.
Thank you so much for your time and for your support, love, and prayers outside and inside Relationship Soup. Can I say that?
Yes, you can.
Definitely have been a divine connection. I appreciate you so much. Even the past of my daddy, you definitely.
And mine. Yeah. We were there for each other, and I'm glad that we've cemented that connection. And for me to be able to be a part of this platform, you always find a way to bring me back in here. But more importantly, you always find a way to make sure that we stay here and connected. And so you were stuck with me for life.
That's it. Wait till I get down to Georgia.
Come back. We miss you.
And I miss y'all too. So thank you so much for your time. And let's catch up soon. We're going to figure out the next episode.
Just let me know. I got your back. We need to start talking about some acting stuff like we used to do.
I know. Because I've been working on some. Let's do it. Because I am a thespian. Straight up.
I got 2 plays coming up. You need to come to one of them.
I'm with it. Let's get it.
Okay. Sound like a plan.
Thank you, William. I love you.
I love you.
Bye.
I love.
All right, boom. So, hey, you heard it here first, right? So anyway, I'm just gonna go ahead and just bring my guest on because, like I said, I want to be really respectful of their time. And there's guests that are waiting to get in the studio. People are getting kicked out, probably because internet, rain, weather, whatever. All right. So my next guest I'm gonna bring on is Pastor Dimitri. Right? He's taking time to actually come and visit with us. He's actually in the middle of a Bible study, but he said, you know what, I'm going to make time for Relationship Soup. So coming to the stage, I have Dimitri, Pastor. Hey. How are you, Pastor Dimitri?
Hey,
See, I'm saying, hey, you went black. Are you still there, Pastor? All right, so I'm going to go ahead and remove you. And when you're ready, are you there? Okay, that's all good. So, Pastor, I'm going to go ahead and remove you, and then we'll just bring you back. When I see you blink once for yes, two for no, I'm going to bring you back. All right, boom. All right, so let me go ahead and move on. So I really want to bring, next, I want to bring Camille to the stage. Camille Helena. I want to bring her to the stage. I actually follow her on Facebook, and she drops the funniest posts, and she also drops jewels, and she's just as real online as she is in person. She's just as beautiful in person as she is online. So I definitely want to bring Camille to the stage. So let me go ahead and bring this beauty on. Hi, Camille. How are you?
Lisa. Thank you so much. Beautiful.
Thank you. Oh my gosh. Thank you for being you. And you also a SAG, so maybe I should bring all my SAGs on first.
You know.
Absolutely. You were on the girls' night out.
Yeah, that was fun.
Absolutely. And you still have your book. Have you written any other books yet?
I am in the works.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm in the works.
Okay.
It's not out, but you will definitely know.
Hey, I already know. Remind my guests what the name of your book is, and we're gonna drop that in the thread as well, so they can copy it. Because I still have the book, and I read the entire book. Okay.
Good. Okay. Well, it's How to Spot the Ops, and I thought about changing the names a couple of times, but it fits. So it's basically about how to protect yourself and break free from toxic relationships, whether it's friends, family, intimate partner, just, creating boundaries and being able to see what you don't see,
Absolutely. And one of the many things I loved about your book, it does make you look at self, because a lot of times, and I'm just going to talk about me. I ain't going to talk about nobody else. It's pointing, it's them. Yeah. It's almost like, wait a minute.
Yeah.
So you saw that.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
So you saw that. So what's your take? What's your part or accountability when it comes to that? And I really appreciate your book. I really do.
Thank you so much. Yeah. The next book actually is focusing more on accountability. First, people need to feel heard and, understand that this is what somebody else did to you and this did happen. But at the end of the day, accountability will protect you and keep you from getting yourself into unsafe situations or situations that's going to make you flip a table, It's going to make you exit before you have to flip the table. So
listen, I had to flip that table romantically. Friendship with self.
Right.
Hey, turn the whole table over.
Sometimes you just gotta flip it. Sometimes
that's it. But then I come back to center. I get back to center. I'm a Cancer, so we can be.
That's balance.
Balance. That's it. Well, let me ask you this. What's a takeaway? Because we did the girls' night out, and we talked about so much during that show. What was one takeaway that you wanted the listeners to take from that show?
I would say that if I had one thing to say, it would be that you can't build a healthy life or relationship by abandoning yourself.
Thanks.
That's the true thing. A lot of times we want to look at other people and tell them what they're doing wrong and how they hurt us and all of that. But a lot of times when you see what you see, you just have to face reality, and you abandon yourself when you try to get somebody else to be someone other than who they are, and not abandoning yourself would just be to see what you see, take it as facts and reality, and then do what you need to do for yourself.
Absolutely. I love it. Absolutely. Well, that's all I got, Camille. That's all I got. And I appreciate you so much.
Yes, thank you for having me. And I just want to say congratulations to your 100th episode. Keep doing everything that you're doing. I'm so inspired by you. You are just beautiful inside and out. And we just love you.
And I love you back.
Yes. Yes, ma'am.
All right. Well, hopefully it's getting a little warmer outside. So maybe we can do some, I don't know,
some go outside a little bit.
Let's get outside a little bit.
Okay.
All right. Well, I love you, Camille. Thank you so much.
All right. Thank you, Lisa.
All right. So the beautiful Camille, I'm telling you, y'all need to follow her on Facebook, for real. Instagram, Facebook, because she definitely drops jewels. And I can always appreciate that. And it's not the superficial stuff. It's stuff to actually make you look at self. And, you know, I'm all about relationship with self because that's where it starts, right? All right. So let me see here. Who do I have in here? Let me go ahead and pull Nikki. You ready? Blink one for yes. Oh, okay. Here we go. Coming to the stage. My beautiful Nikki.
Hey, what's up? Happy 100.
Thank you. Thank you so much. So how's life?
Life is grand.
I love it.
Life is good. So
you deserve
here happy and full right now.
Yes, you deserve all things good. You deserve all things good. Great.
Oh man.
Absolutely. So Nikki, you didn't appeared a few times, right? You have been one of my faces for Relationship Soup for a very long time, for years. The platform to the podcast to stuff behind the scenes. I mean, you are a true friend, all of that, right? So let's see here. You appeared on a few episodes. I remember you were on the girls episode, the girls night out. Look, you didn't popped in. Like, hold on, put me in, coach.
Okay, me in, coach.
That's what you said for the admin too. You was like,
look, tag me in, coach.
Look, you need this Leo energy. You need this beautiful Leo energy. Let me go ahead and help you out a little bit.
Yeah, got to bring that fire.
Got to. What Mark say? Nothing like some great chaos. Listen.
Oh, somebody got to do it.
You absolutely must. Okay. All right. So, Nikki, let me ask you this. So you've appeared on a few episodes. You are definitely one of the faces for Relationship Soup. What would be a takeaway that you want the followers, the members, and the listeners to take away?
You know what? I think relationships in general is a process. Mm-hmm. It's a learning process. And I think what works for one doesn't necessarily work for the other.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And so I think we probably need to keep that in mind, show others some grace when it comes to where they are in their relationship journey, because everybody is not as, everybody's not in the same place, and everybody doesn't have the same thoughts and ideas. So I think that's a really big takeaway, is show some grace and some tolerance for other people and how they may feel about certain things.
I agree with that. I like that grace piece.
Mm-hmm.
I'm telling you, that word grace has been circling around just with me, just even online, probably the algorithm being nosy.
And I like it. I like that. And heal so you can deal.
Oh, I really like, you hear me? Get to the root. Get to the root. You hear me?
Sit on the lady couch. Heal so you can deal.
Okay, listen. Look, I just sat on some couches and was like, look, but that's really important. That healing piece, and to get to that healing, get to the root. You got to get to the root. You got to dig deep.
I mean, we really do. And I really think that at this point, it's 2026. Can we stop playing the men versus women games?
Yeah, we need each other.
Every woman is not responsible for all of your hurt and pain. Every man is not responsible for all of your hurt and pain. At some point, you got to look at what you do and how you contribute. And let's move on. Choose different.
Let's.
Let's heal. Woosah. Have a drink.
Hey, look, let's drink to that, okay? This is one of my listeners got this for me. It has my name on it and got some little sparkly.
That's pretty.
Oh, it got Lisa and some sparklies. Thank you. But yeah, absolutely, you're absolutely right. That man versus woman, we need each other. We need a balance, and we got to be accountable and dig deep, like, so we can get on the same page, because this wedge is crazy right now. We need each other. What's going on? What's going on right now?
Yeah, craziness. A bunch of craziness. And Derek, I ain't got $79.95.
Derek on his hair did.
Get somebody else to do it.
But the price of haircuts is crazy right now. Am I lying?
I don't know. That's men's business.
I'm just let me stay in my feminine softness.
Your husband bald. We good.
Look, Nikki, okay, absolutely. So, all right, well, I appreciate you so much. I love you dearly. I absolutely do. And just keep on existing.
Love you back, sis.
You deserve all things great, all things beautiful, love and light and protection over you, your marriage, right?
Aw,
yes.
I see that. And same to you. Congratulations. Happy 100.
Thank
I will
you.
be here for the next 100.
Yes.
Absolutely. Chaos.
Well, thank you, Nikki, and I love you. Thank you so much.
I love you back.
See you soon. All right, so let's see here. Let me go and take my beautiful Nikki off stage. All right, so hey, y'all heard from Nikki. Y'all already know, right? Nikki brings the healthy chaos. Can I say that? It's healthy though. It's healthy. It ain't toxic. It's healthy. I'm just saying. All right, so let me see here. Who else do I want to bring on? Let me see. Lucky. You ready, Lucky? You ready? Blink 1 for yes, 2 for no. Nope, I don't see you. Tommy, you ready? Blink 1 for yes. All right. So coming to the stage, we got Tommy.
What's going on?
How are you?
I'm doing better than ever. How are you, sis?
Man, hey, favored beyond measure. You hear me?
Right. That's
Blessed.
right. How you roll?
Yes. Life is good. Life is great. You hear me?
That's right.
So anyway, Tommy, okay, so we definitely talked about some things on I think we talked about everything. Should we burn the wedding albums?
Yeah,
I didn't burn it though. I didn't burn it.
We went there. We went there.
We did go there, didn't we? We did go there. I didn't burn the wedding album though. Did you burn yours?
No, but I did get rid of it.
That's right. You know what? Listen, I ain't burn it.
Yeah, I didn't burn it. I didn't burn it, but I got rid of it. For the freshness and the newness. Make all it's time. There's a time to make all things new. There's a time to keep things and a time to throw things out. Time to laugh and a time to cry. And there's a time to make things new as well.
Absolutely. And that's what it's about. It's about, when you are able to receive that, and it's hard in the moment. I ain't gonna lie to kick it because I'm gonna be human in the moment. Okay.
Yeah, of course. We all are
in that moment. But when I get to that center and I just realize that nothing in life is personal, right? And so being able to do that, to get to that center, that makes room for them new blessings, right? Because
we're on the other side now. So we know the moment ain't this.
You hear me? Nah, absolutely. And it feels so good to be on that other side, right? Yes. Because when you in that healing, you like, what?
It's the whole 9-month process. Like a woman having a baby.
Listen, look, I ain't doing that again. You hear me? Look, I'm gonna say that. I know they say you should never say never, but being down that long, no. I will realize I'm an extra creator early. Look, creator, I can't do another 9 months of healing. I
doing the math after that, another 18 years.
No. I mean, I ain't saying rush it, but 9 months, nah. I'm gonna give myself a little downtime, but 9 months, nah.
Yeah, nah, it's for somebody else.
Right? Listen. So, what is something that you want the listeners to take away?
I almost feel like that's not a fair question with so much insight I was able to pull from one.
I know. Well, if you have some words for the listeners, what would it be, Tommy?
Well, I would just say what I've been able to pull.
Yes.
Just very excellent in putting everything together. I actually came. This is why I'm so grateful for your podcast, because I'm able to put this thing together, and I came up with it from various episodes, from various insights. So it ain't the law, it ain't gospel. It's called some Tommyology, right?
I love that. I love that, Sag, because you were SAG too, right? You were November SAG too, right?
December.
Oh yeah. I knew it was 1 and 2.
I'm the brutal kind, but yeah.
I ain't playing with it at all.
But what I've come up with, just from pulling from various episodes, is that, when it comes to relationships, and I just kind of lean toward the side of focusing on the man, focusing on her, on the woman. What I pulled was every man could learn to wear 4 faces. When I say 4 faces, I mean the face of a king, the face of a warrior, the face of a lover, and the face of a friend.
Oh, okay.
And depending on the mood that she's in, it's the face that he's going to wear. But he can't have too much of one face. Too much of a king, he'd be a dictator. Too much of a warrior, every discussion turns to a fight. Too much of a lover, you're passive aggressive. Too much of a friend, it loses the boundaries for respect for each other. So depending on what kind of mood she's in, I've learned by your podcast, I can govern what face I'm going to wear. Does she need a king, a warrior, or a lover, or a friend in the moment? And whatever she needs, I can adjust to wear, because that's my job anyway, to make her feel safe, even in times of conflict. There should never be a time when we have a disagreement and she feels unsafe. Even in disagreements, she still should feel loved, wanted, and desired. We're not perfect. We all mess it up sometimes, whatever, but if I'm going to value her, that's what I gotta learn how to switch from the face of a king, warrior, lover, and a friend. And the second thing I got for your podcast is that, say, people say, what does a man want from a woman? And they say, well, he wants peace. But in theory, peace doesn't mean, be quiet. Peace means, physical intimacy, encouragement, admiration, compatibility, and being inclusive. All right? That's what that means. Physical intimacy.
I love that.
Admiration, encouragement, compatibility, and BAC. Yeah. I forgot. I lost my thought already. But PEACE. So, and the last one was exclusiveness. Yeah.
Yes, absolutely. I love that.
And so that's what peace means, and every man will want that. And the thing about it is, when you're able, as a man, when I'm able to wear whatever face that she needs, the physical intimacy, the encouragement, the admiration, the compatibility, and the exclusiveness will come automatically.
I love that.
Because she would go to work, she'd say, I'm going home to see my king, I'm going to see my warrior, I want to see my lover. Know what that means? Right? I want to see my friend. Right? and whatever she needs by the time she walked through the door, I don't know. I don't know because I've been and studied her. I don't know.
Ooh, absolutely. I
got that from you, girl. But you got to keep going.
Look, my students been doing this. Like for those new listeners, I'm a professor by day, right? My students this term, they've been doing this like in class. I just heard it has to be the ring finger, not the pointer finger, because that means something else, right? But yeah, absolutely. I love that, Tommy. Thank you so much. And thank you for, bringing that to light, right? Because, when you are, podcasting, or you are on a mission to, plant positive seeds, plant seeds or whatever, when someone is able to come back and say, hey, this is what I got from you. This is what I got from your guest. This is what I got from your platform. That's everything. That is absolutely everything to me. So thank you so much, Tommy. I really appreciate that.
I am blessed. I'm grateful, and you keep going because the best is definitely yet to come.
Oh, I received that. My daddy used to say that all the time, so I feel like that's him coming through. I appreciate you.
That's right.
I do. Well, that's all I got from you. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. I got so much love for you.
Right.
And look, hey, we're going to have to talk about a future episode.
We got it. We'll do it.
All right. Well, thank you, Tommy. I appreciate you.
All right, sis. Love you much.
Love you too.
Right.
Bye. Listen, I'm telling you, like, just to hear that, it's the equivalent of when I shared about me reading Hello Me, right? Oh, and I put the QR code up there too, so you should be able to see the QR code. I've been reading this book to children in schools and stuff like that, and I had went back to a school, and this child was like, he came up to me, Miss Hughes, your book is helping me with my dreams. That means everything to me. Absolutely. So whether it's Hello Me, whether it's Relationship Soup, to know that people are taking away a positive seed or whatever, that is everything to me. It absolutely is. All right, boom. So let's see here. Now, who else do I have in the studio? Uncle Larry, are you ready to come on in here? Mr. Larry Jones? Okay. All right. So coming to the stage, we have Mr. Larry Jones. How are you?
Hello. How are you?
I'm blessed. I'm so blessed. I cannot complain. How are you?
Yeah. Good. Just reiterating what your other guest said, congratulations on 100 episodes. That's quite an accomplishment. Keep up the good work.
Thank you so much. Now, I remember the episode that you were on. We were talking, it was, Are You Kidding Me? Right?
Yes.
Absolutely. And thank you again for all of the knowledge that you shared on that show, and just for being so transparent and vulnerable as well. And I really did go get checked after that show. And there were so many people, seriously, even in my circle alone, that was like, look, I'm about to go get checked out. So
that's good.
What you dropped on that show definitely had an impact. And so I just want to say thank you so much again for that.
That's great.
Absolutely.
But yeah, I do remember our episode. I remember talking to you. I think it was the Tuesday before Thanksgiving.
Yes, it was. It sure was.
Yeah, and it's very apropos that we're talking today, the last day of National Kidney Month. March is National Kidney Month. So it's been a very busy month for me, getting out, talking, making folks aware of kidney disease and kidney function. So I appreciate the platform to get the word out, because, again, it's a club that I don't want people to be a part of if they can avoid it. So
absolutely. And I've been seeing your posts, and congratulations. And again, thank you for continuing this mission to spread the word, because it really does help, even however, if we can prevent it, it's worth it. It is so worth listening to. The message is everything. So let me ask you this, because I am being very respectful of all of my guest time. What is something that you wanted the guests to take away from your episode, or just even if it's, because I know that we talked about so much, and even just what you dropped now, or what is something that you want the listeners and guests to know?
Well, I think you kind of said or did what I was hoping the guests would do, which is know your numbers. Don't take anything for granted.
Mm-hmm.
that's important. So if you're up for an annual physical, make sure you find out where your kidney function is, because knowledge is power. And
Absolutely.
I think the other thing I would say is, as I mentioned before, that um, giving is the key to open the door of receiving. So I'd love for people to consider thinking about becoming an organ donor, signing your driver's license.
Mm-hmm.
That would be huge, So,
Absolutely.
all
Absolutely.
right.
All right. Well,
But
thank
anyway, good luck, and you love Warriors. Keep it up, and I hope to talk to you guys sometime soon.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, Mr. Jones. I appreciate you.
Absolutely.
All right. So we've definitely had some other people come in the room. Okay. I see. Chris and Minister Steve-O. Are y'all ready to come on? Y'all ready? Okay, I'm going to coming to the stage. Oh my goodness, how y'all doing? One of my favorite couples ever. How are y'all?
Hey, how's it going?
Oh, so blessed. So blessed. I'm so glad to see y'all. I'm telling y'all energy, and I mean it. Y'all energy is just everything to me.
Can you
So
see
how
her?
y'all doing? Yes, we can see you. I can see you.
Okay.
Yes, I'm telling you, your energy is just so healing. I mean, just beautiful all around. So how y'all doing?
All right.
We're doing good. We're doing good.
Absolutely. So you all appeared on a couple episodes, and you all dropped so many gems.
Yeah.
From growing our own food and different stuff like that. I mean, the shows have been so informative. So I appreciate that. So let me ask you, what is something that you want the listeners to still take away? Just even from your experiences, the podcast episodes or whatever. So what jewels y'all got for my listeners?
I will personally say, first, shout out to all the Sagittarius in the building. I'm a December fan. Yeah. You know. But I would say for everybody, stay grateful in the hardest times, because to me, that's where your blessings really lie. And that's what shows that you're prepared for the blessings that are going to be coming your way.
Blessings with blessings.
Yeah. And be grateful for those lessons, even if they're hard, even if they're tough, even if they're scary. No matter what's coming with those lessons, be grateful for them and stay in a grateful mindset, because that what you want, you always get it once you're in that grateful mindset. And stay patient, and then treat people like you want to be treated. That's always a big thing for me. I think that in a relationship, if you're always treating the other person how you would want to be treated, so being mindful of loving on that person in the way that person needs to be loved on, and being patient as far as like not getting mad so quickly, or having grace for the person, all of those things, you would want somebody to treat you that way. So having that reciprocal attitude, like I'm going to treat that person how I want to be treated at all times. I think that's one of the biggest things. I think that's to me is what helps us out, that keeps us from having a lot of issues and
focus.
Yeah, it keeps us focused, because
having focus, having a goal.
Yeah.
The goal is
that's it too.
You spoke of balance earlier. We spoke about the women and men. There's been this whole dynamic of women versus men and this whole attitude, but that's really like a trick to get us out of our power.
That's right.
Power is us together, and our experience together has kept us grateful in everything we've accomplished and been able to do together, because what we said we want to do, we've been able to do. And it's because of, the power of us, the power that the universal principle of the feminine, divine feminine and masculine come together to create, and it creates that balance. When we're apart, with this aggregate, we don't produce. We have to be together to produce, and that's where the magic is. That's where God is. It's within that the combination of the two, the copulation of the feminine and masculine, and being grateful. Like, we've been able to be grateful in those times where things didn't really maybe pan out the way we wanted them, but we've also able to see things and things revealed to us within those disappointments. It was kind of like I said, the lesson, what I'm saying, and we took that lesson to be the blessing inside of that. So it's a lesson inside. It's a blessing inside of the lesson. And being grateful and remembering what we're here for,
and our goal, to produce and our goal, ultimate goal, is get back to, the premise of the family. It's all about man, woman, child. And that being that power unit that we need, to really function. We've far removed from that with this order. We see what's going on with the wars and different conflicts that we're very, kind of feel the impact for. And that's because we move away from being, even essentially to the nation itself, being dependent on everything else outside of self instead of being self-sufficient. This country has become dependent on a construct that makes it dependent on things outside of its own borders. So now trying to control and dominate those versus work and develop a relationship as we should, even with the dynamic between man and woman, we are working on that relationship versus trying to maybe manipulate or, trying to domineer one into our own wills and wells. We were moving toward a common goal, and that common goal is existence as it should be in the world for even the nations. None of this exists without all of our contribution and participation. So we have to learn, to embrace that and learn to relate with that and move on. And that's the common goal, is for us to live, produce life, and continue in that balance. That balance only happens with the natural dynamic of the feminine, masculine principle, in all things in life.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Wow. Beautifully said. Beautifully said. And I just love how you both are just on one accord and how you work together. It just shows. I know no relationship is perfect. I know that it's not. I can just really appreciate the togetherness that y'all represent. And I love that. I absolutely love that. It really keeps me inspired, and it just shows me that it's possible. It's beautiful. So I know I say that a lot of times when I see y'all, but I really do mean that. And I absolutely love it. So thank y'all for existing, for being, and for what you do together. I absolutely love it. So thank y'all so much.
Appreciate you. Bless.
All right. Well, I had promised I was not going to keep y'all too long. So thank y'all so much. And we'll have to figure out what to do for some future episodes, because we got to see more of y'all. We must.
Yeah.
In these times,
yeah, we definitely should do another episode on relationship and prepping for what's getting ready to come, because that's a big thing.
Yes, absolutely. Let's do it. I'm with it.
Yeah. Congratulations.
Thank you. And I love you both. Thank you so much. Love.
Yeah. Love.
Thank y'all. All right, boom. Now, I know a few of y'all said that y'all couldn't get in here. I did drop the link in the comments, so you should be able to get in here now. So if you still want to, shout out, whatever, let everybody see your face, feel free to hit that link. I just put it in there. All right, so let's see here. So quietly, though, these two are some of the most important people for. Absolutely, they are. Absolutely, they are. I feel blessed to have crossed paths with them. So, I appreciate Jacoby for making that introduction, because they are energetically, I just can't say enough, right? I just feel blessed to have met them, so, and to see what's even really possible. Absolutely the real power couple. Absolutely. And I definitely aspire to have that type of connection as well. You know what I mean? Not the exact connection, because every union plays its own role. But definitely trying to be there. You hear me? All right. So let's see here. So who else do we have in the studio? I got Lucky. And Lucky, you ready to come on? Terry, are you ready to come on? I know it's your birthday, Terry. Are you still there? You still trying to come on, Terry? I know you've been in the studio for a minute. I see Sino. Lucky, you ready to come on? All right. Lucky. How are you? Can you hear me? I see you. Where you at? You said what?
Yeah, I can. I was at an event. I'm leaving this event, so trying to get to my car.
To your car, your coche. Well, look, Lucky. Well, look, your episode.
I don't know what happened. I can't hear you now.
You can't hear me? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? I feel like a Sprint commercial. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
All right, so your episode got a lot of views, right? Your episode was one of the most viewed. So I don't know what mojo you put on there. So anyway, I'm not gonna keep you too long because I see you trying to get to your car. Plus, you and
I'm Mr. Relationship Soup.
I see, I absolutely see. Cause you had a whole bunch of yours was the most viewed. I don't know what you did, but you did something. And you got all the views. So let me ask you this, Lucky, because you appeared a couple of times on Relationship Soup. Is there anything that you want people to know?
People like to hear what I got to say.
They do, obviously. Obviously. So is there anything that you want my listeners to know? Can you hear me?
Yeah, that they need to stay tapped in and tuned in with you. You know, nothing but great things coming with you. And you know what I mean? And we're proud of you. You know, 100 episodes. We wait for 200 now.
I know that's right. We're gonna do it. And I see that you working behind the scenes to make that possible. So I appreciate you. I really do. Can you still hear me? 10-4, over and out, breaker, 10-4.
I don't know. I lost sound again. See, this is what happens. You know, you get them good comedy moments. Now you got another good comedy moment because I done lost sound. I can't even hear you no more.
All right, well, I'm gonna do some sign language, and I'm just gonna say peace. I'm gonna do hello.
I don't know what happened.
In sign language, and I'm gonna peace you out, Lucky. Just holler at me after the show.
But so since I can't hear you, I'm just gonna say, you know, congratulations again, and I love you.
I love you too.
Oh, and Big Sag's in the building. That's right.
I see. Y'all dominating all these sags, all this fire, keeping me warm. I need a sag to keep me warm. I hear you. Bye, Lucky. All right, so let's see here. All right, I see Genesis is in the studio. Genesis, you want to come on? I see Cino's in the studio. Who's ready to come on? Genesis, you ready? I don't see Cino. I can bring you on, Genesis. Okay, I see Cino. Okay, now I'm gonna flip a coin. What should I do? All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and bring Genesis to the show. All right, so Genesis, hey, beautiful.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm fantastic. Your glow is amazing.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Yours is as well, and we are not aging.
Listen, we timeless. Somebody was asking me, I was out the other day, somebody said, hey, what's your age? I said, timeless.
That's right.
Timeless. Right? Timeless.
You know what I did? I clicked the wrong I clicked the wrong one. I clicked the one I did years ago. I was waiting in chat in that room by myself for a good amount of time, but I was watching on Facebook. So
I didn't know those links still work. So yeah. Well, I'm glad that you're here, and I appreciate you so much, and even the work that you're doing outside of just in the community and stuff like that. So I appreciate you, sis, walking in purpose. I really do.
Thank you.
So
well, I just wanted to say, ahead. Well, I just want to say that I appreciate you for giving me that platform to speak about my trauma and things like that. But at this point in my life, what I need people to know is it's not about what you went through, but it's about what you gonna do and what I need to let people know that part of it. And now you want to call me an hour later. See how people do? They want to call me. I called you an hour and a half ago. Okay. I wanted to make sure that I close strong and that, I represent who I am and not what I was, and not leave people in that sulking type of not be left sulking and like, what am I going to do? It's about what you're going to do. It's about you establishing a plan. It's about you sticking to and loving yourself and prioritizing yourself and taking it serious, because the things that we handle with our emotions, it affects us internally.
Absolutely.
All of that stuff affects I've heard people talk about kidneys and heart and being donors. If I'm going to be a donor, it's going to be in my will to somebody in my family. That's just me being honest, because of the stuff that I've seen. But I do believe that there's a lot of people that do need donors. But back to what I was saying, we have to take care of ourselves, what we eat, how we treat ourselves, the things we do. it affects our organs. So me bringing all of that together today was a great show. And yeah, whoever said, who was that guy? Was that, who gave them quotes and made it sound so good? I hope that the men was listening.
Tommy.
Tommy, yes.
Yes.
Yeah. He brought that in. That was good. I like the diversity. I love the diversity. I love that there's couples here, there's singles here. I even love that we have freedom of speech. I've literally been banned because I said something that somebody didn't like. And you know, that's a lack of respect. We all have our freedoms, our choices, and you judge a person based on their character, not what they believe in or any of that.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I agree with that. I absolutely do. Yeah.
I mean, you have some questions, but it's 8 o'clock. I don't know how much time I got, but I'm here and I've been watching the whole episode.
Oh, yeah, I know, because I was like, she can't get in. Like, but, yeah, I mean, we here tonight. You know, I said we was gonna extend this a little longer. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Yeah, so yeah, whatever questions or whatever you have, you know, hey, I'm with it.
Okay.
So.
Yeah, so I mean, it's what's the spring theme? What are we gonna be doing this season?
Oh, it's some things lined up. I'm telling you, something. You know, I'll drop this little tidbit. Like, there's even something that's gonna be dropped during the show, but we're definitely keeping this same, you know, energy with, you know, what we've been bringing of planting seeds and stuff like that. But when I tell you, it's some things. Y'all just gonna watch and see.
Yeah. And I love that I can go back and watch it on YouTube. The first time I did it, I didn't even realize that, because look, my old video was on there and I went back and watched it. I've been on several different podcasts and I talked about everything else but the ending. I talked about everything else, but you know, the testimonial part of it. The testimonial is that, yeah, I did go through a season of being broken, but I got put back together again. I took that time to be single, seriously single, and not dating, not, you know, hopping around or, you know, any of that. And you have to rebuild yourself once you're broken. You have to find your identity. And it has completely, I mean, I'm in fashion shows. Do you know I didn't even like the way I used to look?
And I got compliments on you, like after the show, like, and even during the show, because like even now my phone is going off, right? They were like, "Oh, she's beautiful," and I'm like, "I know, right?"
Oh man, no, I was still going through it then. I still was dealing with health stuff. So, you know, but it's just the grace. It's just the grace. And what we're supposed to do as people is we're supposed to try to love others the way our Heavenly Father loves us. Whatever you call them, we're supposed to be trying to display that. And I feel like because I have given that grace and love to myself, now I have enough to give to other people. Now my cup is running over, and we're not supposed to pour out of an empty cup. And I used to do that. I was a people pleaser. You know, I also like happy endings, and I cry when it's a happy ending sometimes.
Yes, and good. And I'm glad you said that about crying, because crying is so healing, and even biblically, it's okay to cry.
It's a release.
It's a release. It's a release, and I feel like when you're able to have that release by whatever means, then those blessings can come in. And I love everything that you said, even about it's crazy because I was just having this conversation with someone about, you know, after you're out of a relationship, getting up under somebody else, because that's some advice that, you know, that is out there, right?
Yeah, it doesn't heal you. You're gonna think that you're gonna be comparing and contrasting, and you might still you don't think that's the same person, or maybe it is. Maybe you're attracting the same thing because you ain't really healed yet. Just let it all go. Just start over from scratch.
Start over, right? Look, cut all the perm out. Just
cut it out. Just cut it out.
Absolutely. So yeah, I like what you said about that, and even just forgiving, being able to forgive, right? Because when you hold on, I believe when you hold on to resentment, when you hold on to those things, it can make you sick. And I can speak personally. I got sick because, you know, I was resentful and I didn't want to forgive. And, you know, after I, you know, going through that process and healing, I'm like, man, nothing in life it's not personal. This is all for our growth. And if we actually can take advantage of that and actually see that, be human first. I ain't saying don't be human.
Yeah.
But, you know, just get to that point of where you're able to actually realize and see those things, you know.
Yeah. And if we give ourselves grace, You know, when you come from, and this ain't even me, this is just, you know, let's imagine if we were a prominent family. And really, we feel prominent because we have followers. We're on social media, so you want to maintain this image of perfection. And to pretend that you're perfect is a crime in itself, because nobody's perfect. There's nothing perfect in this world. So don't try to pretend to be perfect, because you ain't. I ain't. You ain't. They ain't.
Absolutely.
You know,
absolutely.
That's what it is. So you give yourself that grace and say, you know what? This is what I'm going to do now, and I forgive myself, and let's go.
That's it. That's it.
Yeah.
So you got to. You got to.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
Terry, looked like we got some comments. I'm so glad I got to come on here today with y'all. I really am. I've been so busy. I've been doing so many things, but not just being busy. I'm being productive. Let me say that. I've been so productive.
I'm laughing at Powered Up. He always got something to say. I'll heal. You gonna heal me, Powered Up?
Well, yeah, where we go? Hold on. You know.
Yeah, I've been in the fashion shows and you know, and all that. So yeah, just keep on walking in purpose on purpose. That's my saying now. I'm walking in purpose on purpose.
Yes.
That's it.
Yes. That's right. So it was wonderful. You looking wonderful.
Yes.
Look, if y'all want to know, I got a homegirl to make shea butter. She can make it in any scent or natural. It's good for your eczema. You put it on your face. Guess what? I ain't gonna ever tell you my age. I'm 25 all over again.
Listen. Hey, you know what they say? Hey, you get a sister, you gonna have a 25-year-old girlfriend for life. You hear me? For life. Timeless. And I'm sure people gonna be asking my age tonight. I'll be like, you know what? I'm timeless. Timeless.
Yeah, I like that. I might steal it, but you copyrighted it. She said it first.
Hold on.
She said it first.
I'm gifting it to you. Here you go, sis.
Okay. Ooh, thank you. Thank you.
All right. Well, I know it's a couple other people waiting in the studio, so we will have to work on it and strategize our next episode, because what you're doing and who you are as a person, I want to keep on exposing that to as many people as we can. So
thank you. Wonderful. Check out my page. I'm always sharing stuff for businesses and connections and referrals and nonprofits I'm connected to. I'm a business owner as well, but I'm always sharing stuff. So if you connect with me and you got a business, I will share it. And yes, I need to start back sharing Relationship Soup again, because I've been knowing you. Didn't I meet you in 2014? It
was something like, yeah, you know what? Yep, around or about. It was either 2013 or 2014, because I had just come back here from Georgia. It was.
Yeah.
It sure was.
Yeah. Yeah, so I'm gonna need to start sharing you again. I know you're about to wrap it up. Bye, y'all. It's just the church parking lot. That's all. Bye, y'all.
Hey, it's all good. Thank you so much, sis, and I love you. Thank you.
Okay, I love you. Take care.
You too. All right, so you heard it here. I see you, Lucky, 225. Hey, I'll take it. I will take it. Nikki says 20. Hey, stay 29. Stay. Absolutely. All right, so let me go ahead and bring on my final guest, because I know everybody probably itching to get out of here. And I know, yes, I am hungry today, but I did eat a little bit of something so that I could just, extend this a little longer tonight. So let's see here. Sino, you ready? All right, so coming to the stage, we have Sino. How are you?
What's happening?
How are you?
Man, you doing your thing, man.
Hey, try to do what I can do when I can do it.
I love it, man. Congratulations. Hey, I was trying to save my, save a little toast.
Hey, you saved it. You saved it. Look, let's toast. All right. Hey, 25. Yes. Well, I was saying 25, age 25. Look, 25. If they ask 25, 100.
And look, I just want to say, man, you had a great show, and great guests. I love what you're doing, and as a podcaster, this takes commitment, dedication, and you definitely exemplify that. Books. I mean, you happen to be wherever you are to come back home, set up, get your hair done, your hair, nails, all that. The background. They don't know what we go through to do this stuff.
Absolutely.
So I know, and so congratulations, and great guest. They say you can tell a tree by the fruit it bears, and all the fruit that I just saw tonight, man, just says a lot about you and what you're doing, for the community, what you're doing for the world. So congratulations and happy 100th episode to you.
Thank you, Sino. And you know what? And I want to, and I received that. Let me receive it. And also let me give you some love and light too, because I see what you're doing every week. And congratulations on all the milestones, the following, the watches, the download, all of that. You are doing it, and you are giving people a platform, because I do catch you, right? I be in Bible study, right? Because now I had class, right? But now I be in Bible study, but I be catching you and I see you, and thank you for what you do. Absolutely. So
well, it's all about, my saying, it's all about, not competition, but collaboration. And that's how we connected. I saw what you're doing. We share. And that's how we grow, man. So, and that's how we build a network. They say most people look for work, but the rich people build networks.
Facts.
And so that's what you're doing. You're building a network. The young lady, everybody I just heard tonight, powerful information, powerful testimonies. And again, they need these platforms. We need, they need to experience what we do, because they can't go get on Drink Champs, which I'm watching right now, but the bigger podcast. So we need these incubator platforms, so they can get their business out, get the word out, get their emotions out, because relationships and business, because you can be good at business but be terrible at relationships. You can be good at relationships and bad at business. So we need both of them to come together, because if you have turmoil in your home, it's going to spill over into other areas. So we need that platform, man. So congratulations. Appreciate you. Always showed up for me. And so, I definitely had to show up for you.
Well, thank you. Absolutely. So, hey, future collaborations. I know it's some wonderful things to come. The best is still yet to come for us. This is just beginning.
Absolutely. 100. Wow. Yes, yeah, I'm running. I'm coming. I'm right behind you.
Come on. And look, hopefully I get back to Chicago, because aren't you? You're
I'm from Gary, but I live right outside Chicago.
Well, for your stalkers, we ain't got to tell them everything.
I represent GI, but I've been in Illinois for a little while, right outside of Chicago. As R. Kelly said, right outside of Chicago.
Well, look, I'm gonna have to get up there. Because look, I'm trying to get some. I'm a foodie, so it's some restaurants, because I follow so many influencers that are in Chicago, and I'm like, look, I got to get back up there, because
man, it's some stuff out here for sure.
Absolutely.
And in Gary, man. Shout out to GI, man. So
absolutely.
But food is like the new drug or something, like the new sex or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, straight up, food is going crazy right now. The mind, man, what people are doing with the food, like, it's like mind blowing.
It really is. And I'll be telling them, because I actually, and I'll let you get out of here. I have friends that, send me DMs and stuff, how you send your friends stuff that you see online.
Yeah.
Y'all would laugh at some of the conversations, like the threads in my DMs, because it literally be food, and it be food porn. Like, oh my gosh, like it'd be some cookies with, oh my God. I'll be like at 1, 2, 3 in the morning. Like, you know what I mean? Like, so anyway.
Absolutely. Well, congratulations. Thank you for having me. Wonderful show. Yes. Man, keep doing what you're doing, man.
All right, will do. Thank you, Sino. I appreciate you.
All right. Love. Get that book, y'all. Get that book too.
Right. You know how they be doing, the influencers be doing, they be. Right. Absolutely. Thank you, Sino. I appreciate you.
Take care.
Bye. All right, so I have a couple more people in the studio, y'all. Then we're gonna wrap this show up. Let's see here. I have Mark Lee and Music Man and Coach J. Coach J, are you ready? Are you ready, Coach? You want me to put you in, Coach? All right, I'm gonna put you in. Coming to the stage, we have Coach Wilson. No reading rainbow tonight. You got here. Turn your mic on, because I know you got something smart to say. Pisces.
Butterfly in the sky. I ain't even gonna do it.
Don't even I did good tonight, right, Coach?
You did. Other than having me in this lobby for an hour and 30
I
minutes.
kept seeing you log out. Like I kept seeing you join and rejoin.
Man, listen, you lucky I kept rejoining. That's how much I love you.
And I love you back, Pisces. You know that Cancer Pisces connection.
Yeah, it's all good though. Happy 100 episode. You know, you in there? You about to go to 200?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah,
You're gonna be a
for
part of
sure.
that 200. I'm telling you now. You're gonna
Yeah,
be
put me in the game. Put me in the game. I'm ready. What you got to ask me though?
Well, I'm gonna ask you. So your episode, right
Uh,
now, discuss some things, and you know, like just even outside of here, your mind. You know how I feel about a brother's mind. Your mind is everything, right?
right, for sure.
I love what you do. You're a great daddy. You do your thing. You give back to the community. What's something that you want the listeners to know?
Something that's been on my mind, especially as I get to heading into football season. We're about to start our spring season for the team I coach for. And one of the big things I've been challenging, not just my players, but just everybody that I'm around, is whatever you're not changing, you're choosing. All right. Whatever you're not changing, you're choosing. And that don't matter what it is. If it's your diet, if it's the person you with, if it's the healthy relationship that you're in, the unhealthy relationship, your family that may be, whatever it may be. If you're not changing it, you're choosing it. So if you feel like you need to change something, get at it for sure.
Absolutely. I agree with that. And I love that. I love that. I love that, Jewel. And I'm going to live by that. I live by that anyway, right? Because I can't complain about something I ain't doing nothing about. Why complain?
Exactly.
About it, right? Be proactive, right? Whatever that is. So
whatever it may be, yeah. So, you know, if you got something that you're willing to change, get at it and do it. Don't talk about it, be about it.
Absolutely. I'm with it. I'm with it. So you getting outside a little bit tonight, Coach?
I was already outside. You know, I'm about to get inside because 5 a.m. I go to work at 5 in the morning, so it come early for me. So, you know, but I'm in. I'm definitely in. I done went to the gym. I done did everything I needed to do. So my last thing was this 100 episode and tuning in and making sure I was here for it. So it's been a beautiful show for sure. Yeah, you had a lot of good guests, and I'm pretty sure there's a lot of people that want to jump in. But hey, I got to get my time with Miss Hughes. You don't understand. Y'all don't know how long I've been at Miss Hughes. I've been at her since she was like 15, and she just now getting to 30.
Excuse me, I'm timeless. We 22, okay, 29.
Yeah, you just tell them you 30 forever though. You know, forever. But now on a serious note, you know, I'm Coach Wilson, but you know, biggest thing in coaching is relationships. You know what I mean? What makes a great coach is a relationship and a rapport with his players. And, you know, I still always have a rapport and a relationship with all my players still to this day, whether they're adults, in college. I got 2 players on their way to the NFL here in the end of this month. So, you know, it's all about staying in touch and staying in tune with their lives. And when you love them, you know, they'll stay in tune with you. And I always tell my kids that I coach in high school, and I say, hey, if you give me 4 years, I'll give you 40. So give me 4 years, do the best that you can do. And whatever you need from me for the next 40, I got you. So, yeah.
I love that. I love that. All right. Well, thank you so much for joining me. And we'll collab about future episodes and all of that. So thank you for spending some time with me today.
Definitely. I love y'all. Y'all be easy. Hey, and one more thing. Can I say one more thing? Yes. Hey, everybody, please, that's on here watching, pay attention to what's going on with this war and what Trump is doing. I challenge everybody that's on here to minimize your spending. Just keep focused on what's going on out here, because a lot can change in the next month. And this is coming from someone that's former military and just knows a lot that's going on. A lot's going to change here in the next month. So just be mindful and focus on what's about to happen, because it's going to change and affect everybody. So be alert, stay alert, stay alive.
Thank you for that, because I've definitely been paying attention. And and you know, I appreciate your service. You know, I've told you that before, but yeah, thank you for your service. But yeah, absolutely, I agree totally with that, 1,000%.
All right, y'all. Y'all stay safe out there.
All right, I'll see you soon, Jay.
All right,
One. All right, so who we have now? So now I have Music Man and Mark Lee. Mark Lee, I'm gonna bring you on, right? Because we're about to wrap this thing up. So coming to the stage, I got Mark Lee. Hey, Mark, how are you?
I am doing good. It's great to see you here in the house. You are looking lovely as always. You know, I'm a big fan of yours, and you know that this show is great. I forgot to, because I know one of your earlier guests talked about it being international, and it is international because we air it and re-air it after you do it on Tuesdays, on Thursdays, on the Pod TV. So I know that there's some folks from Bangladesh and from Australia and other places that are watching, because they tell me they're watching and everything like that. So you are definitely having some international focus and all along those lines. So we've been doing that now for almost a year and a half, because I find a way to download the copy as I got your permission to do that, and then I air it 2 days later, because that's just where the scheduled slot was and everything like that. So people have been getting a lot of great insights from you by having that Thursday airing. And I do have to tease you, because there was a lot of Sag energy. One of my best friends is a Sag, but you are a fellow Cancer. So you know I got to give a shout out to us Cancers and all along those lines. So I had to have some, at least a little bit of Cancer energy here as well, and everything like that, because we got to have that fellow Cancer energy going on here as also, because you know us Cancers like to stick together, and I definitely find you to be a very charming and lovely lady. You are definitely somebody that I have a great deal of respect for, and that I definitely have a great deal, I'll just go ahead and say it, of love for as well, because you're somebody that I greatly care about, both as a fellow podcaster, but also as an amazing woman as well. So, you know, I've got your back, and I know that you've got mine as well. So I just wanted to share that with you to let you know that no matter what, still got to get you to come and visit. I heard you talking about visiting Chicago and visiting all these other places. We got to get you to the Carolinas as well. So we got to have you come and see some of this good old-fashioned Southern food and all along those lines. And don't worry about the gruffy beard and everything like that, because I'm seeing the barber on Thursday and everything like that. So me and the barber are going to see each other on Thursday. I had an appointment that was due, and like I said, he's actually been moving from place to place. So I just found out it's going to be at a location closer to my work location. And last but not least, I heard the gentleman talking about politics. And earlier today, I was at my Cultural Arts Center and had the pleasure of being in the same room with Representative Clyburn of South Carolina, because he's out there promoting his book and everything like that, which is about the first 8, which is the 8 Black congressmen that were in South Carolina during Reconstruction, because he is the 9th one and everything like that. So it's really good hearing him talk about how the Project 25 is nothing new and everything like that. They were doing those same tricks and all of that back in the earlier days of slavery and all along those lines. So some of these things that we're going through are old tricks in a new bag.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Well, Mark, let me ask you this. And I just want to thank you, Mark, for everything, just because actually you were one of the first people one of the first people, because I had appeared on someone's show that you produced. And you were like, you know what, you should do a podcast. And, you know, so that you were one of the few people at that time that was like, man, you need to go on and make that happen or whatever. So I appreciate, you know, you planting that seed and the support. You've been on countless episodes behind the scenes, and just even outside, you have been, you know, a really good friend. So I appreciate you. So this is what I want to ask you. Is there anything that you want my listeners to know as we wrap this episode up?
No, I've heard a lot of your guests talking about being your authentic self. I know that there's a lot of people that are walking around with masks and aren't being their authentic self and everything like that. I know that even on my own show, the online dinner party that I do on Wednesdays, I'll be doing that. And I still got to get you on one of those episodes as well and everything like that. We talk about the imposter syndrome and how we can be our worst critics and everything like that. So I try to find ways that people can get past that, and people have given their own secrets as to how they have gotten past that, because we can get in our own heads, and I know that I've gotten in my own heads. I've talked about it here on this show since this is Relationship Soup and all along those lines. And whether it's jobs or whether it's relationships, sometimes we'll find a way to talk ourselves out of what can be a good situation. And by the time we talked ourselves into it, the situation has walked away and everything like that. So I would just urge people to definitely be their authentic self, and to also be sure that they are going after what they want to go after, no matter what that is, whether that's a job, whether that's a career, whether that's a relationship that they want to pursue. Because all the person can say is no. And if they say no, then you can maybe have them in the friend box. But if they say yes, you might have a beautiful relationship in your life and everything like that. So
That's
like
true.
I said, I would just urge people to be authentic in what they desire.
I agree with that. Absolutely. Absolutely. Because that sabotage is very real, you know. So, you know, definitely do the work or whatever, and just be honest with self, show up as your true authentic self, because that sabotage is absolutely real. So all right, Mark. Well, let me go ahead. I'm gonna get Music Man on here, then I'm gonna get out of here. Okay, because
What do you think? It's dinner time? Is it dinner time again?
It's a little over dinner time, but
I'm
I ate
here
a
to
little
say.
snack so that, you know, I could last a little bit longer, because I said this episode gonna be probably about, you know, a couple minutes longer. So Mark, we'll have to collaborate about future episodes. Let me know where you want me to appear. And look, hey, look, I know I need to get that way. You know, I've been saying, even my Georgia people, they like, you still coming or what? You gonna come eventually? You know, so I'm gonna make some things happen. Just give me some time.
Just really quickly, because I know you got to get the Music Man and everything like that. You are a big supporter of the theater. You're a big supporter of music. You're a big supporter of food. You're a big supporter of sports. I'm not knocking Indiana. I know Indiana's got all of those things, but I can also say that even though Duke lost recently and everything like that, we've got a lot of that here in North Carolina and South Carolina. South Carolina, with Dawn Staley, is still in the tournament and everything like that. So a lot of the things that you love and that you are about, we have here. And I would love to play your tour guide and show you around and let you check out all these amazing things. So we got some hip restaurants that you need to go to and check out, because I got, you know, I'm Yelp elite. So I got a whole list of restaurants that we can go stop by and visit and everything like that. So I definitely know some music clubs that we can hit as well, and some great venues and everything like that. Of course, my Hayti Heritage Center that I work at, but also a number of clubs and other types of venues as well. So you even got a beautiful botanical garden that isn't that far from me, and I can see you and me walking around that botanical garden, looking at the gardens and listening to the birds, because you do know I love Mother Nature as well, and I know that you're a nature person also, because you were just talking about to one of your other guests whether they were going outside, and I was outside earlier too and everything like that. So there's a number of things that you would like about my beautiful state, so you just got to come here and visit.
Well, I'm gonna have to let you know, Mark. I'm gonna have to let you know. I'm gonna have to get it together, because I'm telling you, I got some travel I'm supposed to be doing, but you know, I've been kind of with everything going on. I've been like, I don't know, but we'll collaborate. But thank you, Mark, and I love you so much. Thank you so much.
I got your back.
All right, thank you. All right, so last but not least, because y'all already know, I'm surprised y'all ain't heard my stomach growling yet. So I'm gonna go ahead and bring on Music Man. You ready, Music Man? All right. Music
One
Man.
hundo. What's up? What's up? What's up? 100.
What's up?
Relationship Soup. Hey, we're in the building.
Yes, absolutely.
One hundo. Thank you for allowing me to be along this journey with you. You know, we started when you came back, you know, from your loss and things like that, and you asked me to be a part of this journey, and I've been rocking with it ever since. You know, obviously rocking the brand, the T-shirt. The greeting cards, hello me, you know, everything, and it has been, you know, wonderful to collaborate with you on this journey with the show and behind the scenes and everything. So, you know, I thank you for that. Thanks for, you know, allowing me to do the Music Man on Relationship Soup. And then give me an admin. Well, shout out to Nikki.
Absolutely, I know, right? Absolutely, and I appreciate
my guy. Appreciate you.
I appreciate, you know, everything that you have put into Relationship Soup, just even from the theme to, you know, just even, you know, just behind the scenes, you know, just even with Daddy Pass and just different stuff like that. So, you know, I definitely appreciate, you know, my supporters, you know, inside the group, outside of the group. So thank you for all of that. I really appreciate that. So let me ask you this, right? Because you've appeared on the show a few times. You've definitely worked behind the scenes. And actually, you're one of my admin for the group, right? Which we got to we got to get that popping, right?
Yeah, I pulled somebody this morning, so I'm doing my job, Nikki. I'm doing my job.
Okay, yeah, absolutely, right. So, as we wrap this up, because I know you want to, sprinkle the guests with a little something. Sprinkle a little something. So, what's something that you want to give to my listeners?
Yeah, so we're on the 100 episode. I'm going to read. Actually, I sent it to you today. The number 100 philosophical symbolizes completion, perfection, and wholeness, often representing the culmination of cycles or attainment of a master level, which is 10 by 10. It acts as a significant milestone representing maximum effort, total abundance, and boundary between infinite progress and total mastery. So when you talk about being, something 100, it's completion. And so even when we talk about being 100, so it's being authentic, being real, getting to a level where you're not hiding. And then when you talk about relationships, because it says relationships of all kinds, it's being authentic, as you would say, not lying to kick it. So when you talk about being 100, you really have to, look at self and be 100 with the people you love, whether that's friends, lovers, even with yourself, and be honest with God. And so at the end of the day, 100 represents so many things across so many aspects of life. And when you're 100, it means you're authentic. So you're welcome to authenticity when it comes to this new level. We take it to the next level. I told you that behind the scenes that we're at 10,000 feet. We're about to go to 30,000 feet on this plane. So we're actually going up, and we're going to bless you with some special things. And then also when it comes to love, just move in love and forgive yourself, forgive others, and be kind, because we are dealing with battles that we don't know about or we don't actually put out on the forefront. But move in love, just be authentic. And congratulations on this 100 episode. I mean, there's so much more to come and so much more to do, because this is an act of God. So out here doing God's work, right? So 100.
100. I hope I'm pointing right. It should point right.
It's pointing right. I see you. Okay,
all right. I'm just saying, because I know it'd be opposite, but hopefully that's pointing to the 100. All right.
Yes.
Well, anyway, Maurice, thank you so much. Now, you wanted to drop a little something, right? Are you able to do that before we wrap this up? Because listen, I don't know, some Waynes or something's calling my name, right? So I need to go and
amazing. Yeah. So I don't know if you can see my screen. It says I'm sharing.
Yes.
I don't know. Okay. Can you see my screen?
I can't see your screen.
You can't.
Mm-mm.
Okay. All right. We'll do this then. Try resharing my screen here so we can get right to it.
All right.
Okay. Hopefully all things are Gucci here. Can you see my screen now?
I mean, I can only see it. I can see it in the studio, in the virtual studio, but I can't see it, live. So.
Okay. But do you see my main screen right now?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So, all right, let's see if this works. If you see it in the studio. So if you see my screen, hopefully your listeners will be able to see it as well. So let's check this out real quick.
We can't hear it though.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness.
Can you unplug your?
Okay. So, all right. So it's not.
Yeah, because I had issues with it earlier. I was like, look, I'm gonna let Music Man do it, because obviously I am not tech. I'm not tech savvy at this moment.
What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna actually just play it for my phone. Unfortunately, it's not gonna be as good quality, but hey, either way, we're gonna rock with it. So I got you. Hopefully, y'all can pick it up on the mic. Can you see my screen?
I can see it.
Okay. All right.
All right. So this is a sample from Music Man. Something he's been in the lab creating.
All right, let's roll that beautiful bean footage. All right, let's try it out.
Now we can put it in a thread too. I'm your host, Lisa Hughes. Happy Tuesday. I give thanks that every good thing prepared for me is now making its way into my life. I walk in gratitude, I speak in gratitude, I attract through gratitude. Divine abundance flows freely to me, through me, and around me.
Lisa, you got him talking now. Music man. Stir it up. Relationship soup.
Hey, so
I see you. So look, hey, we gonna see what that do. But
yeah,
all right, Reese. Well, thank you so much for everything that you do. Thank you for the genuine prayers and the support. And so I'm looking for
absolutely.
another 100. So thank you so much.
Another 100. So do you want to tell them what that was? Since the listeners be confused about what I was actually showing since
We're gonna tell them to wait and see.
All right. Something's coming soon. Something's coming soon. Y'all
It's
gonna love
coming
it.
soon. All right.
Coming soon.
Thank you, Reese. I appreciate you.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you. All right, boom. So y'all heard it here first, right? So we definitely have some things coming, right? And I'm gonna blame this weather because it's been some technical difficulties. But anyway, y'all know I'm gonna wrap this show up. I appreciate all of you, and I do have an affirmation. Okay, this one is kind of long, okay, because I was really thinking about this, right? So my affirmation is, what is divinely mine cannot be taken from me. 100 episodes were spoken into existence before the first word was ever recorded. Every guest was divinely appointed. Every listener divinely led. And every conversation divinely ordered. I declare that Relationship Soup is a channel of blessing, and that God has established, and what God has established, no man can diminish. I give thanks for the miracle of 100 episodes, and I stand firm knowing that my greatest episodes, my greatest impact, and my greatest harvest are still ahead. It is done, right? So that's that. All right. So I just want to thank everyone for listening. I really appreciate y'all. I appreciate y'all so much. All the guests, all the listeners, all the love in the comments. Of course, I wasn't able to bring on everybody's comment, right? But I see you, I love you, and I appreciate you, right? And we're not slowing down. Relationship Soup is not slowing down. It's not stopping. If anything, this is the beginning of a new chapter for Relationship Soup. The best episodes haven't been recorded yet. Although them episodes was great, the best is still yet to come. The best conversations haven't happened yet. The best is absolutely still to come. So if you were here tonight, thank y'all so much. Share this episode, tell others, subscribe. You already know. Let me get this housekeeping done. But if you were here from the beginning, I appreciate you and I thank you, because there are some that, that didn't make it to the 100 episode. My cousin Steve Harris, rest in peace, right? Maybe there's listeners that didn't make it either, right? But for those of you that are still here from the beginning to now, thank you. I really appreciate you. To every guest, every listener, every person that ever sent a DM, left a comment, share the episode. If you've ever shared, if you've ever told anybody, whatever, I appreciate you. And I will never, ever, ever forget that. So, Mama, thank you so much. The Grishams, my Aunt Anna, I appreciate all of you. Reese, everybody that came to the studio tonight, I appreciate y'all. Now let me do this housekeeping before we get out of here, y'all. You already know you should be liking, subscribing across all platforms. YouTube is Relationship Soup, period. The group is RelationshipSoupGroup. If you want to follow me, it's RelationshipSoupLLC. Don't forget the greeting cards on RelationshipSoup.com. And of course, hello, me. Get the book. There's the QR code. I hope I'm pointing in the right direction. All right. If I'm not, don't judge me, because it'd be opposite or whatever. But Hello Me, available on Amazon. I have my author's copy. So if you would love a copy, feel free to DM me. We can work it out, figure it out, mail it to you, whatever, right? Because I would love for you to bless a baby with Hello Me, to plant those seeds of being positive. The importance of being positive, to have a positive self-image is everything, right? Because the relationship begins with self, right? So, all right, is there anything else? Let me see if there's any comments. I know, y'all, and I appreciate y'all so much. I really sincerely do. Let's see here. Is there anything? There's just so much love. Here we go. Holly, thank you so much for joining me, beautiful. I appreciate you. Yes, 100 episodes. Absolutely. And thank you for being you, Holly. Thank you for the support. Thank you for buying the book. Thank you. You have been such a godsend, and I really appreciate you, Holly. I will never forget you, ever. And I appreciate you. So, y'all, I'm going to go ahead and get myself out of here. Let's see here. Yes, speak into existence. Much love and many more episodes. Many more episodes. Absolutely. Miss Conrad, absolutely. Hey, how you doing? How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? Thank you so much. Yes. Say hello to Mama Hughes. She watching. She was definitely looking forward to this 100th episode. So y'all, I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. Y'all know that it starts with you. It always starts with you, right? Because listen, if you can't love yourself, it's going to be hard for you to love anyone else. Give yourself grace, forgive yourself. Start with you so you can know how to move with other people too, right? Because it starts with you. All right, y'all. So I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. I love y'all. Happy 100. Here's to 100 more. And I love y'all. Until we meet next time. Peace.